Hello, my name is Marcus. I'm 17 years old. I was born and raised in Manhattan, New York. And when I was born, I was living with my grandmother for a couple of years because my mother was going through a lot of drug issues. She was not like addicted, but she was selling it all around the place. So my grandmother took me in till I was about 4 years old, and she passed away. And I had ended up going back with my mother. And in them 4 years, my mother ended up having 2 more kids. And we all was living with my mother while she was going through the struggles in a hard life. Then a couple of months later, my mother ended up meeting another guy. My father was never around for me when I was born until my grandmother had passed away. He came and then just left and disappeared again. And I didn't know what a father was really like, so I didn't know how a man was going to be in the house was going to be like. I was kind of nervous and thinking that he was going to be overprotective and beating on us and everything. And he treated me like a son. And then they started selling drugs in the house. My caseworker, she had came and started watching up over us. My mother stopped doing everything for about a month. And then when the lady stopped coming around, they started selling drugs again. For some reason, the lady decided to come back. She came in on a drug deal that they was having, and she ended up taking me, my brother, and my sisters away. We had to go into foster care for about a year. Me and my family had came back, and then this was the 3rd time they ended up selling drugs again. It was going all right until I turned about 12 years old, and the cops had came in and broke into our house and arrested both of them. And right before they got arrested, my little brother's father, which was my mother's boyfriend, he had adopted me. And when they had went away, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have nothing left. And I had went with my uncle to live with him for about a year while they was in jail. And I just started acting crazy. He didn't even want me there because of the way I was acting towards him. Like, he didn't care about me either. My mother got sentenced for 6 months and my father got sentenced for 11 months. When my mother got out, one of my brothers and my sister went back with her. My mother had met another guy and she decided to marry him. We had moved down to Virginia. And I didn't want to be away from my father, so I just started talking rude and acting bad around her. But one day, then I started playing basketball a lot, so I ended up twisting my ankle and I sprained it. And I couldn't walk home. And then this boy, his name is Davon Carter, he came and helped me up and took me home. And he started coming and checking on me every other day to make sure I was good. And when my ankle got better, me and Davon went to the basketball court. He had told me he was going to this Jew crew called Chosen. He had invited me to go with him. So I went to Chosen with him and I got saved that night. Ever since then, I just started getting involved in every ministry I could. I'm a part of the bus ministry, helping out the wonderful kids. I love going every Saturday to help them out because most of them are going through what I've been through. And I go to Chosen every Wednesday, and I'm helping out with sound systems. And I love being around teens also because they're my age and I can show them the right path towards Jesus. I was in the Rock Nation and I plan on going back soon because I love dancing. And I love dancing after church to show everybody how much I love dancing for Jesus. And when I go up to New York for the summer, I make sure I go up there to tell everyone about Jesus. And recently when I went up to New York the past summer, I had at least 250 souls. I can't believe I did it, but I did it. And every week I find a way, any chance I get to soul win, I get to soul win. And I do it for God. And in about 2 years, I plan on going to college to study computer engineering. And I hope that I'll be able to be successful in that when I get older. And I just thank God for all the people that's in my life and everyone that's helped me change the way I used to be.
We just got done with church here at the Rock. You tell me what church has this going on in the lobby after church.